Hello, welcome to the channel. If you found this video, you are probably wondering what you can do to prepare your pelvic floor muscles for childbirth. So you might be pregnant or you might be thinking about it. My name's Kristen Norwick. I'm a pelvic physiotherapist, so I have a master's degree in physical therapy and extensive training in pelvic health, including pregnancy and postpartum. What you need to know about preparing your body for childbirth is that you can actually learn how to use your pelvic floor muscles, and you can stretch them on your own or with a partner leading up to your due date in order to prepare them for that stretching during childbirth. Even if you end up having a C-section, it is totally okay to work on your pelvic floor muscles and even stretching them leading up to your due date. If you know that you have a scheduled C-section, there's no point really doing it because you know you probably won't have a vaginal delivery. But if you do the vaginal delivery prep and you have a C-section, that's completely fine. All right, so let's get into what the pelvic floor muscles are. So your pelvic floor muscles are inside your pelvis here. So if you look from below, this is the female genitalia here. You've got the pubic bone, sit bones, anus, tailbone. The vaginal opening is here, and your pelvic floor muscles fill this hole. So during childbirth, your vaginal opening, if you're having a vaginal delivery, needs to be able to widen, stretch, and open to allow baby to pass through this bony opening of your pelvis. So in order to prepare for childbirth, you need to prepare your muscles to be able to open and stretch. So this is really learning how to relax and open your pelvic floor muscles. There are two main things that you can do in order to prepare your muscles. The first thing is you can learn how to open and relax your muscles using your mind. This is best taught by a pelvic physiotherapist, and everyone's a little bit different with this, but ideally you are working with a physiotherapist one-on-one to learn how to relax and open these muscles. The second thing you can do is you can do perineal massage leading up to your due date. And that's usually 4 to 6 weeks before your due date. You start working on perineal massage. So I'm going to dive into both of those. The first one is learning how to use the power of your mind to open and relax your pelvic floor muscles. Ideally, you would do this with a physiotherapist, but I'll teach you a little trick right now. So if you're sitting, rock side to side and see if you can feel your sit bones. And then in between your sit bones is going to be your pelvic floor muscles. So if you do a Kegel, which is a pelvic floor muscle contraction, you should feel like those muscles are tightening. It might feel like you're stopping your stream of urine or trying to stop yourself from passing gas. When you relax, those muscles should stop tightening, but they should also move down, away from your head, down towards the surface that you're sitting on. As you do that, they'll be opening as well. So it might feel like you're opening your anus or trying to empty your bladder, moving those muscles down. And one way to tap into this movement even more is to use your breath. So what we know is that as you breathe in, your pelvic floor muscles move down with that inhale. So you can try that right now. You can try taking a big breath in and see if you can move that squishy tissue between your sit bones down towards the surface you're sitting on. And then maybe when you breathe out, you can contract and see if you can feel that tissue lift. And then as you breathe in, move down, expanding, opening. Breathe out, contract, lift. Breathe in, expand, down, and open. If you can't feel it, that's okay. It is hard to feel it. Definitely see a physiotherapist trained in pelvic health who can help you with that. Once you are good at that movement, you can actually practice that movement in positions that you might labor or deliver in. So everyone is different depending on what positions you end up laboring in and delivering in, but you might be sitting for part of it, lying down, hands and knees, squat positions, standing. And so trying out all those different positions and seeing if you can do that opening and lengthening of the pelvic floor in those positions can be really helpful. Because even if you can't feel it in the moment when you are in labor or delivery, at least you've practiced it and it'll become a bit more of a muscle memory leading into that delivery. And then the second one was perineal massage. So that's actually using your fingers or getting a partner to help you stretch the tissue to prepare it for the stretch of childbirth. So I have a full video on this, but I'll show you a quick version here. So most of the stretching is happening in this downwards direction, a little bit up towards the pubic bone, but mostly down and out. So for perineal massage, if you're doing it on your own, you would want to hook your thumb inside your vaginal opening to basically between your two knuckles. Stretch straight down towards your anus. Hold for a minute, stretch over, hold for a minute, stretch this way, hold for a minute. And then if a partner is helping you, then they could use their index finger to that second knuckle. Insert, stretch down, over, over. And then the final stretch, which can be the most helpful, is the peace sign stretch. So that's inserting two fingers, stretching open, and then stretching down. And if you're on your own, you could try inserting two thumbs and stretching down. So that's perineal massage in a nutshell. I do highly recommend you speak with your care team before starting this, just to make sure everything is okay for you to do this. And then you can start it once they give you the green light. Those are the two best ways to prepare your pelvic floor muscles for childbirth. Learn how to relax them through the power of your mind and utilizing breath, and then also do the perineal massage 4 to 6 weeks before your due date once you have spoken with your care team. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, good luck, and if you want to work with one of our pelvic physiotherapists, you can book with one of us via the link in the description of this video. Bye!